Hi, my sweet love, and welcome back to the daily practice with me, Benita. Today's practice is a little bit different. We're going to do a little challenge, a plank circuit. So we're going to do different planks for 30 seconds each, and we're going to complete the circuit 3 times. So I have a bell on my as a timer, and when you hear the first bell, we're going to take our first high plank. So finding yourself on your mat or your surface, whatever you're on, keeping your wrist, elbow, and shoulder all in one line, your entire body in one line. Remember, if you need a little bit of an easier variation, feel free to keep your knees on the floor, but keep your body completely straight. Good. And staying here. Good. And now we're going to move on to a side plank. So first variation, if you want a challenge, feel free to keep your hand on the floor. But if you need a little bit more support, feel free to keep your forearm on the floor or including supporting yourself with your top foot. So side plank, and until you hear the timer, just keeping in your plank. Good. And next we're just going to keep moving into either a tabletop with your feet hip-width distance apart, or if it's available, a full reverse plank, keeping your hands firmly on the floor. Really squeezing those glutes, and try to take all your 10 toes down onto the floor. Good. I'm breathing here. Good. And next, we're going over to the other side plank. I'm just going to switch over sides so I can see you and you can see me. So remember, either a full side plank on the hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder all in one line, or if you need to, you can be down on the forearm. So just finding your variation and holding. Good. And then coming back to your high plank, holding. And again, if it's too much on the wrists, you can also take your forearm plank, whichever version suits you today. Try to keep your face relaxed while you're in here, breathing deeply. Good, almost there. And again, we're gonna go next to the side plank once again. So once again, up on the hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder all in one line. If you want an extra challenge, feel free to lift your top leg up or even grab a hold of your big toe and lifting the leg up off the floor. Just finding your variation today. Good. Holding. And then switching over, once again, either tabletop or full reverse plank with your 10 toes touching the floor, lifting up, squeezing, really squeezing those glutes, all the 10 toes on the floor. If you're in tabletop, same thing, just squeeze the glute. Lift up as high as you can. Keep breathing. And then switching over to the other side, side plank. Once again, make sure that your wrist, elbow, shoulder are all in one line. And if your hand is on the floor, try to really spread your fingertips so that you're not collapsing onto the wrist. And remember that fun variation, either here or perhaps even grabbing hold of the big toe and lifting up and hold. Keep breathing and going back. And now it's the last round. So high plank, last time, or you can feel free to go down onto the forearms or even to the knees if you need to. Just keep breathing. Once again, shoulders, elbow, wrist, all in one line. Spread the fingertips. Keep the neck nice and long. And hold. Good, and then switching over to the other side. So finding your variation of your side plank that's available to you today. Good. And you can just play around with the variations. You don't have to hold the same variation for the whole 30 seconds. And then switching over. Last round of reverse plank or tabletop. So remember that in the tabletop, my feet are firmly planted on the floor. I'm pushing my knees forward. I'm squeezing my glutes. And again, spreading my fingertips so that I'm really opening my heart center. And the same thing in reverse plank. And breathing. Really squeezing those glutes, opening the whole front side of the body. And then switching over. This is the last one. Last side plank. Again, find your perfect variation for today. Even try to visit the hold. You don't have to hold it for the whole 30 seconds. Good. We're almost there. And release. You can shake off your wrists. And that was today's fun little plank challenge circuit. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Let me know below if there's any other kind of practices you would like to see on this channel. And as always, recommend to a friend or a family member who might be also able to benefit. Thanks so much. And as always, a good practice is the one you do. Bye now.